Okay.
So I'd like to first off say on behalf of Dr. Winston's class, we thank you for the opportunity and all the time you've given us to work on such a great and exciting product, such as Candy Pizza itself. It's really something that we were able to connect with and something that we feel like we can help grow and work with you one-on-one with. So thank you for that. And now your report our findings that we got. So just a quick overview, demographics and samples. We just had 5 focus groups throughout, which consisted of 3 college students, the focus groups, and 2 with parents. We did that on purpose to have a little bit of mix between parents' views and students as well, because those are our 2 target markets for the most part. And 22 individual interviews as well, which was able to lead to us to gain insight, certain quotes, and certain feelings on how really the consumer feels about this product and the idea of it. And overall number of people included was just 29 college students and 22 older/parents, so good mix there. Some key insights just wanted to share with you. A lot of people throughout everything just really like the idea that it's customizable. You can really own it yourself in the sense of if you like a certain candy or a certain flavor, whether it's chocolate or sour candy, you can make it yourself. You can pick, mix, and match. So you're not just kind of set down with one idea. You really can own it yourself, which a lot of people like a lot. They also like the idea of single theme gifts, whether it's Valentine's Day, birthday, any special occasion, something good to bring with another gift as well, or just to kind of have to put on the table. So a lot of people like that. The only thing was that some people felt it was a little price sensitive, so thought maybe it was a little bit too expensive, but we'll report more on that later on. And just some great quotes for you to see. This is from college students. You can't go wrong when you give someone their favorite candy. And I think it's more of a, some people say I think it's more of a kid's product and not for my generation. And some said I love sour candy and always wish that my care packages could be included with that. So that's really great insight to show that a lot of students for the most part are geared towards being very receptive in a positive way to this product. So if they were to receive the gift themselves. And this is from the adults and parents, which is really our key thing. So this is what we want to focus on most. May thought it was a very cute gift idea. Most participants have ordered from edible arrangements, so we could kind of build off of that as a competitor. And love the idea that it could be customized, going back to what I said earlier. And nutrition issue is a big concern, but at the same time, that's something to work with because it's not like it's something you could buy every day. It's mainly for events geared towards, so people wouldn't really mind breaking out that once a month or once every 3 months. And these are just some of the quotes. I like something that will put a smile on my daughter's face. What parent doesn't want to make their kid happy? Would be good for a sweet 16. Would like this as a reward for my kids, and is creative and clever. So you really get some good insight from parents, which is really your geared towards market, which is really good that we got this insight from them. And this is just a quick number. The age demographics, we're able to get the household income, the gender, and then also for life stage, you can see the largest response was 56 from college students, and then you had like parent of a college single student, so this is a good breakdown so you can really see how you can target certain individuals.
Do we have questions as we go?
Sure.
2 questions of the previous slide. One was, we just skipped over, I wouldn't buy it because I can make it myself for a fraction of the cost, is to me scary news. And I think part of what you want to solve is the belief that maybe you can't make it yourself. I mean, of course you can, but it won't be as good and all that kind of stuff. And then the other thing, both the Sweet 16 and the great for ideas for children's parties, can you do personal pizzas at a reasonable price for a kid's party? Small ones?
Yes.
How much?
I brought one with me today. The one that we're doing as a gift, the giveaway for the people who responded to the survey. We're selling them for $12 in the store. But that's the 7-inch. You can go.
Yeah, because it goes small.
We
do like a
you have to
pizza as a goodie bag kind of thing. Did you get there?
We think in our store we can do $12 as a goodie bag, and if they're buying. Absolutely.
People would buy it.
$12 is
Yes,
pretty good.
I saw the median income of Chapel Bar recently. Yeah.
And also just so you know, I was here when this
Yeah,
I'm the rookie.
The aspect of what you were talking about with people say they can go to the stores and buy it themselves. We want to make it as user-friendly as possible, so if you go online, because that's what the big thing we want to work off of, you can customize yourself, in your own comfort of your home, pick the candy you want, as opposed to getting out, going to the store, getting all this candy, taking it out, put it in a little, kind of trying to make it look nice. This is already shrink wrapped, presentable, has everything you need. And
You
it's
will
that
see
much
some
easier.
And
slides
Mark
with
is
the
right, because
survey then.
I also can tell you that I could make a edible
Yeah.
arrangement, but I've never done it.
Right.
So it's just
You will
use
actually
a lot
see in our
easier
survey
way.
slides, Paul, that there's some things that the biggest messages are convenience and easy, so that will counteract that. So let's move on.
Okay, so now we have,
Okay, so we looked into the first part of the qualtrics survey, which was, the first question was, what is your overall reaction to the candy pizza concept? And out of 194 people, we got 54% of them were enthusiastic and interested with it. 26% were indifferent, and then there was a 14% of dislike, and a 6% of them thinking the concept was pretty confusing.
So the second question, we really just wanted them to explain the reaction in more detail. So you got a good share of positive responses. People thought that it was a good gift idea, that it was unique, different, attention-getting, and creative.
Sorry.
This is an open-ended question, by the
Right.
way. This is not a multiple choice. This is just them pulling out the comments people make.
So these four were the most common out of all of them. And it was interesting because some were contradictory of positive comments. Some of the negative comments were candy is not a gift and it's an unoriginal concept. And many people also didn't see the point. Regardless, though, people were overall pretty excited and interested in the candy pizza concept.
so, this is the reaction from those likely to buy. So the product itself is a great idea, but the key to appealing to the customers and presentation of the product. So a big thing is the box itself, because presentation is key. They don't know what's inside it, so they want to, the outside is nice as well. So I think that's something for us to build off of. The box represents an eye catcher and crowd pleaser. So examples, they said, I like the idea of a circle arrangement around the pizza box, going off the theme of the pizza. Interested packaging concept, novelty of the pizza box. So those were some of the examples of how they felt about it. And then unlikely to buy, these were the comments. They said reflected the idea of not being healthy, as we said before. And this shows how the target market is not satisfied with buying a product that is not healthy. These are some examples. Not very healthy, unhealthy to the pizza, sugar is a calorie overload. You know, it's just common things you get from anything that's not really a fruit or a vegetable, so it's normal. But definitely something we could work off of, having certain things that for diabetes, candy related, sugar free, offer.
That did 14%, right?
Yes,
We don't care about that.
exactly.
No, seriously, hell with it.
I own a candy store, I'm kind of used to that one.
So we asked, what do you like most about this concept? And overall, people thought that it was a creative, original idea that provided a lot of variety, and they liked the presentation of the product, whether it was in the packaging or in the pizza box itself. However, only 25 people said it was good for a gift idea, so even though people have positive feedback about the candy pizza concept, that doesn't necessarily mean that they can translate into sales of the product. Now, we asked, what do you like least about the concept? And not surprisingly, health consideration is a big factor, mostly because people are health conscious about themselves and their children. Interesting also is that the presentation of the product was a negative because people thought that the packaging was excessive or unnecessary. And you also had a share of people saying that it was the same old candy, meaning that, well, I can pay X amount of dollars for this, but I can also go to the grocery store and pick up the same candy cheaper in a bag that's maybe easier to open. So we drew some conclusions. Generally, respondents seemed excited and interested about the candy pizza concept. Many like candy pizza for its originality, creativity, and the appearance, as well as the content. And some did not like candy pizza for its unhealthy content and, of course, the packaging as well.
Okay, so for this slide, how likely would you be to purchase candy pizza? The slide all the way to the, my right, your left, is the sample, so that's everyone, 50% said that they would be likely to buy. These two slides are just for the parents and the students, and 53% of parents said they would be likely to buy, and 48% of students would be likely. I think that's a big thing. It's a very good outlook because more than half of parents, and that's really the target market, would be parents that have students or parents that have younger children. Some choice words that they commented on, positive comments, were that we definitely need an online component just so they can create what they want, kind of like Domino's has, where you can create your entire order and then they'll bring it to you. Presentation, they would like the box to look different. I mean, I don't really know, I like the pizza box idea, but they just want it to maybe say candy pizza or be different. And it's a great convenient gift. Some of the suggestions would be discounted prices, pizza box more attractive, and packaging. This chart shows what they were likely to buy it for. So 5% said about care packages.